What's up, guys? Young Bucks, the goat, and I got Tank here with me.
What's going on?
We're watching the end of this Thursday night football game. We want to talk about the trade deadline just happened. We had some big moves happen. Finally, it seems like Miami's making all the right moves. It's kind of scary, actually, when you think about it. I hate to be this way, but it's been, a whole lifetime of disappointments mostly lately. So it's hard to be super excited when all this stuff's going on, but like they're making the right moves. We got Chubb in, F the picks, we traded a first rounder for him. We got rid of Chase Edmonds, wasn't really doing a whole lot other than leading the league in drops. The other move was getting Jeff Wilson Jr. from the Niners, who's a McDaniel guy. At first, cheers, by the way. At first, I thought, oh, look, they're promoting 72 only perfect Dolphins season in NFL history. At first, I thought that move was kind of unnecessary, but he has a very friendly contract for the Dolphins. And I guess they're still. I would hope they use Gaskin because he's a good pass catcher. So he's trying to build a stable of backs. So I think the Niners are going to regret that trade possibly because McCaffrey is not. We haven't seen him the last two seasons be able to finish the season.
They're going to kill him, no?
I mean, dude, you saw last week they had him throwing the ball, running the ball, passing the ball.
I mean, he did it.
Yeah, he did it, but can he do that all the time? It's time will tell. Eagles
made him Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Eagles seem to have this ball game under control. So there's a lot of things going on. The Dolphins, there's people talking Super Bowl, dude. Have you heard any people talking Super Bowl?
Yeah, I've heard people talking Super Bowl.
There's people drinking the Kool-Aid, dude. Talking about Super Bowl, the Eagles right here are now going to be 8-0 after this.
Still 7 minutes.
7 minutes. They're up by 12, and they have the ball. It would have to be a miracle. I'm going to safely say they're going to win this game, and that'll be our first pick.
Oh.
Here's Hurts.
You got stopped.
You got it back to the line of scrimmage there. They're going to be 8-0. That's almost halfway through the year there now. You got 17 games now. So is anybody going to stop these guys?
Their schedule doesn't look too rough.
We checked the schedule last time, and it didn't look like, oh, my God, he got stripped.
Yeah,
oh, no, he didn't.
Almost.
So would have been cool if they would have been on the Dolphins schedule this year to play them while they were undefeated. That would have been cool. But,
yeah.
Oh, and then you would have had the Tua versus Hurts. Scenario going on.
And if we can defend the undefeated.
Yeah. Which we had that in 1985 with Dan Marino and the Bears, and we got the job done down here in the Orange Bowl. They're going to have to punt the ball. I guess the Texans are not dead. The Texans, this game kind of hung tough. They didn't really great name for a running back. Gainwell.
We heard we thought it was going to be a first round
knockout, according to Al Michaels. So you have that in play. The Eagles are undefeated. A lot of Dolphins stuff going on in the news besides who we're getting in. Bill Belichick just passed George Halas second all-time for all-time wins. Now he's only got Shula ahead of him. So that's in the news. But I think that's a few years away. So I got a few other things to talk about. We'll get into Tua and some other stuff going on in the news. I know a lot of people are now, quickly. It just turns quickly. We went from Tua being a bust to he's elite in a matter of a few months. We went from Greer being
the worst,
a bum, to he's a genius now. I think the truth is somewhere in the middle. of all this stuff. I don't think like you can throw all your eggs in the basket. You know, hey, there's a lot of football left to be played. Tua has to stay healthy. That's number one. You know, anybody talking all that Super Bowl madness right now, I'm like, we don't even know if we can play the whole season without, significant injuries, really. So let's calm down. But we're going to make some picks. Last week, finally, I had a winning week. I don't think I ever had a winning week, right?
Last week.
I had a winning.
Yeah, I think you were 10-4, 10-5.
Yeah, this last week that just passed. But before that, I don't think I was 10-4 last week, and you were 9-5. So you're finally just at 500, 58-59. I'm at 415, 49-69. Looks like, well, I don't know. They're throwing some bombs over here, the Texans. They're up by 12. The line was 9. That'll be left to be seen.
You said, talking about injuries, that we had to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of our main guys pretty much have been injured so far. Tua, Tyreek, Waddle was out, I think. Or he was questionable.
Yeah, they've played every game, though. They've managed to.
X was out with a groin injury.
Yes. The other corner, Jones.
Byron Jones, yeah.
The safety, Jones, is out for the year. The Armstead lineman we got missed some time. So I don't know. Maybe we get healthy later. Maybe we got through a lot of the injuries now, and we're gonna get healthy in a little bit. Let's pull up the spreads here. Okay, the Texans are not giving up, dude.
Oh, they keep getting the first downs. I don't know. That clock went down fast, though.
4:42. All right. So we already picked this first game. When we picked, it was 9, and we both took the Eagles, right?
Bluetooth pairing.
And then the next game we have here is the Bills at the Jets, division game. The Jets are sitting at 5-3 in second place, tied with us. The only reason they're ahead of us is because they beat us. They've been playing better ball. This seems like a big spread to me. 11.5 for the Bills.
Yeah, I think so. I'll take the Jets.
Yeah, you're taking the Jets. I'm gonna jump on board there with you. Dolphins, only team to beat the Bills thus far. Okay, next we get right to it on these picks right now. We got the Dolphins. They're at the Bears. This is a 1:00 game, and the Dolphins are favored by 4. I know you're taking the Dolphins. Yeah. Again, I'm jumping in there with you. They got to beat this team. Do we beat them by 4? I think we should. Fields hasn't done anything amazing that I've seen.
This guy hasn't played too bad, dude.
Mills?
Yeah.
No, dude. Last year, Mills had like the same stats as Tua, pretty much. Look it up, guys. Don't take my word for it. I don't know if he's the future, but he's definitely like not terrible. I don't think. Next up, we got the Vikings, who the Vikings have been winning a lot of games. What are the Vikings sitting at right now in the NFC North division? They're at 6-1. They are winning a lot of close games. They're kind of just like not fucking it up is what they're doing. They're just
lot of close.
Yeah, close games, but they're not losing games. And the Commanders have won a couple games, but I think I like Minnesota.
Yeah,
we're 100% in agreement here
so far. Yeah,
this is where we're gonna veer. Next game, the Panthers and the Bengals. The Bengals are favored by 7.5. You like Cincinnati. I kind of like the Panthers. Have been playing kind of tough with PJ Walker in there. Maybe they lose, but I think they'll keep it. They'll keep it closer than 7.5. So I'll take the Panthers on this one. Next up, we got. Is this the Falcons?
Falcons Chargers. Yeah.
Falcons Chargers. Chargers are favored by 3. By the way, I did a little poll on Instagram. I asked 2 questions. I asked, would you rather have Tua or Herbert? 36% said Herbert, 64% said Tua. Then I asked, would you rather have Tua or Hurts? And then we had 40% Hurts, 60% Tua. That just shows you that about 40% of the people are delusional that took the draft, that took the poll. I know you like Tua. It's good to like the home team. I like that, but I just call me a hater, bro. Call me whatever you want. I see more polished guys than those guys. Guys that haven't missed games, which is important. We'll see. Time will tell. Right now, what's true is when Tua's playing, they're winning games.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh,
they respond. That's a pick,
game over.
And that's a ball game.
Yeah.
And that should be a cover for whoever took the Eagles. Texans drive with 2 minutes and 8 seconds finishes in a pick. Eagles will probably be able to. Texans do have all their timeouts. There's a flag on the play though.
It's the offensive time.
Penalties decline. Okay, interception. So I'll take the Chargers on this one.
Yeah. I'll take the Chargers.
All right. We got the Packers, who those people are pissed. They didn't make any moves. We'll take a look at the moves that were made around the league in a minute when we finish these picks. But they're favored by 3.5 at the Lions. I gotta take the Packers, dude. They seem like a boxer who's just getting punched and they're not doing anything. They got to do something. And if there's ever any time to do something, it's going to be against the Lions, who are just kind of spiraling out of control.
Yeah, man. They were putting up a lot of points early on, but
yeah. Well, and they did put up a lot of points against the Dolphins too. Just a reality check. I have to do a reality check. You need to get checked sometimes. People need to get checked, you know. You can't go crazy. People going crazy with Tua, they'll bring up that Lions game. Fucking played a perfect game. He played a perfect game. You couldn't ask for anything more. That was his best game ever. Better than the Ravens game. Better than the Ravens game, because the Ravens game, he threw 2 interceptions in the first half, and then he got hot in the end. But this game throughout, he did everything right, I think. The reality check is that's the worst defense in the NFL. That's not to say you still got to go out and do it. It's an NFL team. But you also have to consider who the opponent is, you know? Those are all, like, for me, like, reality checks. We beat the Bills, reality check. They were missing a bunch of fucking people, you know? So, Ravens, that was a fucking miracle that happened. So, that's my reality check on those. So, I'm taking the Packers. Who are you taking on this game?
I'll take the Lions.
All right. Colts, Patriots. That's at the Patriots. The Patriots are favored by 5. The Colts win last week. No, I think they lost a close, or they won by 1, maybe, possibly. Regardless
They
of what,
lost by 1.
yeah, there you go. We got the cover on it, but they lost. I'll take the Patriots at home to cover that spread versus the Colts.
Me too.
Why are you agreeing with me, dude, on everything I say? Let's see. The Raiders are playing the Jaguars. Raiders. This is the only team that they could be favored against, I guess. McDaniel's seat's getting a little hot down there in the seat for him. I'll take the fucking Jags, dude. Who you got? Do we have any trends on any of this shit?
No. I'll just fucking copy and I'll take the Jags.
All right, you're going to have a good record if you copy all my picks.
Well, you copied my first 4. So.
Yeah. Seattle is at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are favored by 2, but like I told you earlier, Call of Duty just came out. That's got to be worth at least 3 points in favor of the opposing team, right? And Kingsbury's girlfriend is super hot. That's got to be worth like 1 point for the opposing team. With all that said, I'm taking Seattle.
I'll take the Cards.
All right. You think it doesn't matter that the quarterback's playing video games all night and the
I
other
think
guy's
he's going to be hyped.
and the other guy's banging his wife, his hot girlfriend, like nonstop, and not coaching, not studying up
What
his
was that
coaching.
flag? Is that a unnecessary roughness?
Not sure.
Well, they're focusing on Hurts.
Okay, this is an.
What's that one?
Do you do like this? I think that's an ineligible man downfield, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Ineligible man downfield.
You should be a fucking ref, bro.
Yeah. I saw like a meme of some dude dressed like a ref on the street and he was just throwing random flags on people. Did you see that?
For Halloween?
Yeah, it was just random flag like, hey,
No, I didn't see that.
socks and sandals, or some shit, or he would just throw the flag and shit and he had the whistle.
Socks and sandals are okay, bro.
Yeah, I do it all the time, dude. Mainly because of my sweaty foot
Yeah.
problem that I had. The sock at least absorbs, If now you get like mud,
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
It's gross.
Yeah, sorry. Hurts is running the ball. Get down,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Why didn't you get down? Get down. Oh,
He got
fumbled.
stripped.
And
They
he got
recovered.
lucky, dude.
Yeah.
He should have slid. Okay, so NFC Championship rematch from last year. Two teams who are underachieving. The Rams have the Super Bowl hangover. The Buccaneers are favored by 3 for some reason. Apparently, little sidebar here for this. The Dolphins lost a number 1 draft pick. We kind of traded a number 1 draft pick for Tom Brady's divorce. Was kind of the deal, what it ended up being, because we got penalized for tampering with Tom Brady. You heard this story, right?
Yeah.
And they're saying, Mike Florio of Pro Football Focus is saying that may have led to the divorce because Giselle had no idea Tom was thinking or talking about going to Miami. So when that comes out, the punishment that they get punished, the Dolphins, for talking to Brady about a potential move to Miami, she's like, you didn't tell me we were going to Miami, Tom. Just imagine like your wife, right? Or anybody's wife out there. You're not telling your wife where you're going to be moving to potentially, and she finds out through some other party, in this case, an NFL, like, damn, you don't trust me with that information that you're going to talk? So they're saying that may have been part of the thing that blew it up. So I think it's a good trade.
Worth it.
It's a good trade. It's a good trade. I'll do it. I'll do it again. Which, by the way, now with the Bradley Chubb trade, we do not have a first-round draft pick in next year's draft. But I'll take the Rams. I mean, as bad as they've been, the Buccaneers have been just fucking putrid.
I'll go with Tom, man.
I know you're going with Tom.
He's going to bounce back.
We'll see about that. Okay, and then we have here the biggest spread of the week. This is uncalled for. This, unless, can you check on Tannehill's status? I guess he's not playing. This kid played last week for them. He didn't do much. I don't even think he threw for 100 yards. But
Ooh, give me the fucking Chiefs, man.
yeah,
Tannehill and Henry out.
Henry's out.
Yeah.
No, you're kidding me. That's why the spread is what it is. What is he out with? Because he beasted that whole game.
He was out of the practice today.
Wow.
Insisted the foot that made him limited in Wednesday's practice is fine, and he won't miss Sunday's game.
He won't miss, though. He's in there. All right.
I'll take the Chiefs anyways.
So Tannehill's out for
Yeah.
sure. Still, dude, they bullied the Texans on the ground with Henry, but I don't think they can do that against everybody. I think it's too many points. I'm taking the Titans. Okay, and then we have the Monday night game here. It is the Ravens at the Saints. Why did I put Panthers here? Ravens at the Saints. The Ravens are favored by 2.5 on the road. I like the Ravens here.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens.
Okay. And we're going to do an early pick as we did on this game, which, can I put that we were 1-0 already to start this?
Yeah, that's it.
By the way, this is the first 8-0 start in Eagles team history. So we need to keep our eye on that. Last undefeated team. They've been the last undefeated team for like, what, a month already? Like nobody's been undefeated?
Yeah.
Falcons, Thursday night game at the Panthers. The Falcons are favored by 1.5.
Shitter.
Yeah.
I'll take the Falcons.
I'll take the Panthers, but I may renege on this pick when given an opportunity. Okay, that's the picks. I want to take a look at the NFL trades. We talked about the ones that we did, and let's see what else was done around the league. The Falcons, we just talked about them. They gave up homie who got busted gambling. Is that Ridley to the Jags? Yeah, he got traded to the Jaguars. So let's look at the other moves. NFL trade deadline moves. What else happened? McCaffrey happened. That was earlier. Roquan Smith.
The Eagles got Robert Quinn, was it?
Yeah, I didn't notice. Did he play today?
Yeah, I didn't notice either. Who else?
The Bills got a safety for a 7th round pick.
Oh, Juju Smith, dude.
He got traded?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
To who?
The Bears.
No, not Juju.
No, sorry. Claypool.
Yeah, Claypool got traded to the Bears.
For a 4th rounder, I believe.
Yeah, I saw a meme on that. Claypool getting traded from Trubisky or Pickett to this guy from the Bears, Justin Fields, and it showed like it's a meme of an old guy wearing a striped shirt, and they gave him for Christmas like the same striped shirt.
Oh,
that he's
yeah,
wearing. So I don't know if his situation improved much there. What else happened? These are minor moves. The Bills got running back Naheem Hines, and they got rid of Zach Moss.
Oh, Hines from the Cowboys, right? Or
Colts. From the Colts. Yeah, and then the Colts also received a pick, a conditional 5th round pick. Broncos trade defensive end Jacob Martin and a 5th round pick. Or they get that, from the Jets. Jets get a 4th round pick. Here's the Dolphin picks that we talked about.
I think the Broncos were trying to trade for Geno Smith.
Yeah, right. Hey, man, Russ won a game, dude. What I heard about the Chubb trade is that
he didn't like the high knees.
I don't think anybody liked the high knees. But, like, since they had to pay Russell Wilson so much money, they probably weren't going to be able to pay this guy. And they had, like, a good plethora of edge rushers. So, while nobody likes to give up a 1st round pick, Pro Bowl kind of guy like Chubb, they kind of had to do it. And they got to reload. They lost, like, a lot of picks to get Russell Wilson. They gave up a bunch of 1st rounders, 2nd rounders. So, they have to sort of reload their picks. So, maybe one of those trades that works out for everybody. And they did sign Chubb to an extension today, I believe the Dolphins did. So here's the Claypool one. Steelers got a corner from the Commanders, who they say Amazon Prime, Jeff Bezos, along with Jay-Z, may be interested in buying them.
I saw something about Elon Musk too trying to buy them, but I don't know how true that one is.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Damn, what's he trying to buy? Everything, dog?
They're all trying to buy everything.
He's out of control, dude. He's fact-checking Joe Biden. Have you seen that?
No.
On his tweets, dog. He's like, whatever he says, well, I don't know if it's fact-checking or like they put like some little disclaimer, like they actually deleted a tweet recently. Like he put, thanks to Joe Biden's leadership, senior citizens will be getting X amount of dollars more next year, on the thing. And they put, actually due to inflation, there's been an adjust. Like it had nothing to do with like something good. It was like they had to do it because of inflation, and they deleted that tweet, and he's been fact checking them on other tweets. He also talked about at first charging $20 for the blue check mark, and then I think he backed out to like $9 or $8.
$8.
There you go. So I guess he's trying to get some of that. There's Hertz. He's fired up. Trying to recoup some of his investment, dude, out there in Twitter land. Okay, back to the moves. What else do we have? Vikings got T.J. Hawkinson. Vikings got that and a fourth, or in 2/4. And they gave up a second and a third to get that from Detroit. Ravens got Raekwon Smith. The Bears get linebacker A.J. Klein, a second and a fifth. And then the Chiefs get Kadarius Toney from the Giants for a third and a sixth. I think this Kadarius Toney guy was a first-round pick last year, if I'm not mistaken. And he hasn't really done much. That's probably why they moved on from him. But damn, it seems really fast to move on from a first-round pick from 1 year to the next. Robbie Anderson happened earlier in the week. The Jets getting James Robinson happened earlier in the week, but they had an injury. I guess the other ones are sort of more minor moves. We talked about Robert Quinn. The Browns got a linebacker, Deion Jones. Atlanta gets a 6th-round pick. Everything else is sort of minor moves. So,
power on.
Are people out there, you hearing people getting crazy about the Dolphins thus far?
Not really people.
What did I say, bum? Did I screw that up? Did I say from the Vikes? I meant to say to the Vikes. And there's actually a meme out there where he starts turning into a Viking. Like from his rookie year, he has no hair, and then he has like a beard, and then like he starts looking like a Viking. So sorry, are people out there talking crazy on the streets?
I'm not really talking to people, but there's a certain guy.
There's a certain guy that's like all in, drinking the Kool-Aid. There's a lot of people out there. I think it's better to keep it calm and even keel. I think Tua just stay healthy, keep doing it. Don't make me like try to crown the guy right now. I don't want to. Let's hold on. Let's just keep going, keep playing. He will convince everybody. I think I'm in too many like Facebook groups and like fucking chats with like too many
Dolphins.
people. Yeah, everybody's like all like in 100%, and then they want to be like, why aren't you in, dude? What the fuck's wrong with you? Why aren't you all fucking in, dude? Why aren't you going crazy? And I'm like, because I've seen this for a long time, bro. But and I would like to see some consistency, because other than those 2 games, his numbers haven't been tremendous. And the 2 crazy games, like I said, the Ravens are I think they're like the Lions were the worst in points, and the Ravens were like 24th and 20th. So, not the best. Not the best defenses. What else do we got? Another thing that I've seen going around a lot, dude, that I wanted to, like, have you seen the little, oh, dude, they're protecting our identity on we're all blurry.
Yeah.
Have you seen this little meme where they show, Trey Lance, and then they show like 3 little arrows, and like it shows Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle,
And now
Chubb. Like that, if that were like a tweet, I'd be like missing context. Because in addition to those, when we got those guys, we gave up like 3 first-rounders, some second-rounders, third-rounders, fourth-rounders, Chase Edmonds. Well, I'm glad he's not here. So it's not like we got those 3 guys from that guy. There was a bunch of other shit that we had to do to get that guy. But like even people on like NFL Network, Rich Eisen is calling Tua elite. Dan Orlovsky for ESPN says we're like legitimate Super Bowl contenders, or we're in the mix. So like, I guess it's nice to be considered for that, but it seems kind of crazy. But it's better to be that than, being talked about for like tanking and shit, which is more what we've been talked about in recent years. Dude, this is the Texans Stadium, and there's all those Eagles fans there. I guess it's easy when you're fucking like 8-0 or whatever, 7-0 for your team to travel.
Well, could also be bandwagons.
Yeah. McDaniel says we're in the mix. Greer says he's not into predictions, but there's a chance to compete. Our Super Bowl odds went up a little bit when we got that guy. What else? Do we have anything else for football here? We already talked about all right, just some football notes here. Kadarius Toney may play week 9. Sam Darnold close to 100%. See, my notes here say Ryan Tannehill won't be 100%, so I don't know if that means he's out.
I read that he's not sure if he will play.
Okay, so there's a chance he plays. All right, that makes me feel better. Deshaun Watson will start December 4th. That's a month away. All right, besides football, Gabby Petito's family is suing the Moab Police Department, I believe, for $50 million. I don't know if you remember. That's the one that the guy had the footage, the body cam footage when they pulled him over, and he had them there for like an hour. And she was crying, and then like eventually the police officer decided that they should be split up for an evening, and they took her to a hotel, and he stayed with the van. And that was kind of the solution. What up, Remo? We're just chilling, bro. Cheers. So I guess they're suing them because of mishandling. I guess they thought they could have prevented what happened.
Which they probably could have.
Yeah, but
it
was. I saw that whole.
Nobody ever thinks that,
Right, hindsight's 2020. I saw that, and actually, they were saying she was attacking him when they stopped the thing, but then they also were saying that a lot of times when women are getting abused, when it comes down to that moment, they back off and they don't really say anything. They then try to protect the abuser, because they might fear later it's going to be worse or whatever the problem is. So that sucks. It's just terrible what happened. So that happened. Dude, I didn't even look into this. Have you heard about something about China? They threw some shit into space and it's gonna fucking come back.
No.
I have no idea what it is. I briefly heard it, like some debris is gonna fall. And I don't know where, they don't know where the fuck that's just gonna land. Are you enjoying fantasy football?
Yeah, bro, it's fun.
You had a good game.
Yeah, I had a good
tonight.
Good game tonight.
You had real dirt.
And Damian Pierce.
Somebody has to pay. Hell yeah, man. For sure. I gotta tell you, I'm not playing fantasy football, and it feels great to not know who the
Not worry.
fourth string receiver is on what's the worst team in the NFL? The Detroit
Raiders?
Lions. Maybe the Raiders. Yeah. I don't know who's on the practice squad. Like last year, I was like, who's on the practice squad of the Raiders, and will they get a chance to play? I'm enjoying watching football just for football this year. Okay, dude.
Remo said that I whooped his ass last week.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It was
Nice.
a good game, bro.
What is your record, Remo? He tells me he's 500. I don't know if he's lying because I'm no longer in the league. So
4-4, man.
4-4?
Yeah.
About to be 5-4?
No,
What?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to. You're doing the
I'm not
Chris.
into prediction.
You're doing the Chris Greer. All right, I like it. What's Remo? Do you know his record?
Remo's down there, man.
Remo was fucking like my arch nemesis, dude. When I played in that league last year, I think I played him. He might have beat me
He's
2 and
2-6.
Whoa, damn! You lost to the 2-6, 1 win. Remo's. He had 1 win. If it's not for you, he only has 1 win.
No, I whooped his ass.
Oh, you whooped his ass.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Remo. I didn't. If I knew you were 2-6, I wouldn't have asked you what your record was. My bad. Damn, dude. All right. Takeoff. Passed away.
He did.
You said there was some sort of conspiracy going around
Oh, yes.
from the Migos.
I actually just found it.
So what is it?
Not from the Migos. It's actually from another
Well,
rapper.
he's from the Migos, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Because there's been kind of like a lot of dudes dying in recent history.
Yeah, it's Eneli Chapa. He's another rapper.
He passed away too?
No, they're calling him the Grim Reaper.
So like he's been involved with all these guys that have died.
Not involved,
somehow?
but he has pictures with them.
So is this like the Drake thing? If Drake goes to your game and takes a
Right,
picture with
you
you, you're gonna
lose.
lose? Okay.
So he has this picture here with a takeoff. Then he has this one with Juice WRLD, who died too a couple years back.
Okay.
That's Lil Baby. No, not Lil Baby. Sorry. Block. I forget what his
This
name
guy
is.
died too?
He died too.
Not the
yeah.
PNB?
No, this is not PNB.
Okay.
Um,
So if you take a picture with
that's Nipsey Hussle.
Okay, but this could be anybody on the other side, dude, right?
No, that's Anna Lee.
Okay. Just because it could be somebody that
Oh no, it's him. He got that haircut.
Okay. But I could get the haircut.
This is King Von with Anna Lee, who died, obviously, Pop Smoke, who passed away last year or the year before, I believe, with Anna Lee. And then
They didn't kill Kanye
that's
West.
my
dude.
boy Kanye.
He's not dead yet.
No, not yet.
Um
So they're calling him the Grim Reaper, bro.
So you don't want to take a picture with this guy because it's possible you'll die. He was playing dice at
Not
2:30
him.
a.m. His boys.
Yeah, one of the other
And he
Migos.
was just chilling there.
Quavo, yeah, and he was
And
happened
then
to be
It was
there.
a fucking stray bullet.
They started shooting, and then like everything else, there's other crazy conspiracies in there, but
There's always crazy conspiracies. I mean, look at the Pelosi shit this week. You heard about that?
no, what?
Her husband, they broke into her house, Nancy Pelosi, and some dude got Paul Pelosi, and he was asking where Nancy was, and then the police came and he would beat him with a hammer. Then, like, conspiracy theory spread immediately that it was his gay lover, and like all this crazy shit starts getting out. Like almost everything that happens, there's always now,
Yeah,
it seems, a conspiracy theory. And then, like, even with the elections, there's always now, like, they have to come and they have to, like, validate. Elections are legit. There's no, which honestly, I think, every election, there's fucking some election fraud, dude.
for sure, man.
But they want to go out and they want to be like, anybody who says, if you can't even think this, you know what I mean? You're alt right wing fucking, if you even think. But if you think about it reasonably, yeah, dude, they always find dead people voting. I'm not saying Biden stole the election or whatever. I'm just saying, like, all right,
Yeah,
just don't say that it never happens. We're not stupid. It
there's
happens.
always been, bro.
Yeah.
Like the Bush one, bro. When Jeb was governor, bro.
Bro, who knows? Every time they counted it, it was a different count. Like they kept counting. It was like, oh, there's hanging Chads. Shout out to Chad, by the way. Hanging Chads. You remember hearing about that?
Yeah,
that
I heard
became
about
the
that.
catchphrase. It was like when the little thing was like
not all the way
punched,
out,
but it was kind of hanging, sort of like the Dolphins Super Bowl hopes. They're people are punching it, but they're still hanging there. They're not really punched. That's Kelsey's brother right there.
Kelsey.
Yeah, I don't know what his first name is right now, but Kelsey. So actually, the running back for the Washington Commanders, this is how different it can go for you. That dude in August, and I saw him playing last week, he got shot twice, and they just arrested his alleged shooter. It was a 17-year-old juvenile who was 16 at the time of the offense. So they're investigating it. But that guy got shot in the knee, and the bullets went right through his knee. They missed all the major ligaments, tendons, bones, and like
he's back on the field.
He's playing like he's been playing. Nothing really happened. So I guess that's all about fucking luck, dude. What can happen to you?
I mean, look at 50.
But that added to like his fucking cred and like all his fucking shit. What's up with his son, dude? Like his son was complaining that he doesn't get enough money.
Child support, some shit like that.
Yeah, 100%, Remo, dude. Sometimes you got that guardian angel on your side, and sometimes you just fucking don't, dude. You never know. Yeah, I think he was getting paid like $6,000 a month, the kid, and he was complaining or something, and that they don't have a relationship. Or I wish we could have the dog like chilling, bro. I want to get like a sofa so the dogs can chill on the sofa.
For sure.
But they don't like sitting on the sofa. I don't know why.
That's a good thing, though, right?
Well, I don't generally have them in a sofa, but if I had a lawn sofa out here or whatever, I wouldn't care. Oh, dude, by the way, play the fucking Powerball, dude. I played. We didn't win, obviously. Nobody won. It's 1.5 billion.
I think I heard it's the second highest lottery ever.
Okay, dude, but like, didn't we hear like not too long ago? Remember that it was also like the biggest, which I think now we broke it. Why now are we having all these lotteries that are like bigger than ever?
Nobody's hitting.
Why?
Nobody picked the right
Nobody
numbers.
can pick 6 fucking numbers in the whole country, dude.
Why are you complaining, bro?
I'm just saying it seems fucking like hype,
like a conspiracy.
Yeah, it seems like they're just trying to get more people to play, and they got me to play, and I will play again. And they protect my identity when I talk conspiracies. I have a presetting where it like blurs out my likeness.
Yeah, I haven't played.
Shit, dude.
I haven't played, dude. I think it's my sign to play, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna play. 1.5 billion, dude. You'll probably get like 8 if you take it all up front. 800 million, dude.
No, bro.
No?
I'll take the fucking
You take the payments?
10,000 a week. It'll kill me the next day, right?
But you could leave it, actually.
Can you?
Yeah, I heard. I have to fact check that. I don't know.
Check it.
I heard you could leave. But with inflation and shit, you'll be catching that 10,000. It'll be like, you fucking go buy a Happy Meal, dude. I don't know. I would take it. So go play that Powerball. 1.5 billion. Nobody won it Wednesday. So do you know who Miss Argentina is?
No.
Let's see. Can we look it up? Look up Miss Argentina and Miss Puerto Rico. Real quick there. Batman was at the Eagles game. Apparently they were like friends, and then it just came out that like they're
Men.
no. Let's show these people what they look like. They're boyfriend and girlfriend, or girlfriend and girlfriend. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that's fucking awesome, right?
We got to share the screen though so they can see.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't keep it all for yourself. No.
I guess I was sharing it.
Yeah. There you go. Second screen. So this is Miss Argentina and Miss Puerto Rico. And they're an item.
Some would say.
Yeah. Well, they said the two beauty queens appeared to be close friends on social media. What fans did not know is that they were secretly dating the whole time. So that's cute. We've talked about the opioid crisis on this show before. Pharma, CVS, and Walgreens, talking about billions of dollars. They agreed to pay $5 billion to settle thousands of lawsuits over the opioid crisis, dude. $5 billion, dude. Kind of like if they gave you a choice, would you do like a little opioids to get some of that fucking money?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, really? Did you get hooked?
Yeah, man.
No. For real?
Yeah, dude, I should claim some of that, right?
Yeah. You see how they blur out our image when
Yeah.
we're talking about. Did you really, or are you joking?
No, man, I didn't get
Oh.
hooked, man.
I don't know, but people do. Like,
No, for sure.
oh,
It's one of the most addictive drugs there is.
yeah, and it's not like it's no way, shape, or form like, oh, you're a piece of shit. You fucking get, like doctors fucking gave you this. You as a normal person, are doing what your doctor told you. Next thing you know, you're a fucking junkie, dude. By no, like, you had no intention. It's not like you're like, oh man, things are bad. Let's go buy some fucking heroin or something. It's like doctors prescribe it to you, and next thing you know, you're fucking hooked. Dope Sick is a good documentary on Netflix about that whole fucking Purdue Pharma and the I can't remember the name of the family, and it just shows you, like, spoiler alert, I guess, even in the show, like, one of the doctors who's prescribing the shit to fucking people, he gets hooked. He like starts fucking stealing pills from the fucking thing and getting prescriptions from his boys, and like he becomes a total fucking addict, dude. So $5 billion they're paying out. Don't trust them. I'm telling you, can't trust these people, dude. Can't trust them. I think that's pretty much all I got, dude. Let's go Dolphins, dude. Just fucking calm down. Sure. Calm fucking down, bro. It's 5-3. We're in third place. Yes, we're in the playoff mix right now. We got a fucking stud edge rusher coming in. We got a good running back coming in. But give Mostert the ball. That guy's fucking balling, dude, when they give him the ball. Let that guy. Remo, if you're still there, what's up with these fucking San Francisco guys that we're getting? Are they the real deal? Fucking Wilson? I like Mostert, dude.
Astros
What's up in the World Series?
Astros are up 3-2, bottom of the 8th.
Okay, and the series is tied at 2, so whoever wins tonight is going to be a game away, and that could be settled tomorrow.
They're going back to Houston, or they're already in Houston?
I don't know. See what tomorrow's game is. There was a no-hitter, second no-hitter in World Series history.
Combined.
The first one was not combined. I believe it was Don Larson for the Yankees. Actually,
I think they stayed in Philly.
That might have been a perfect game.
Yeah, they're in Philly right now. The next one is the next two actually are in Houston.
What I didn't know, and I found out yesterday, is Tim McGraw. You like country music?
The country
Tim
music
McGraw?
singer, yeah.
His dad was Tug McGraw, pitcher with the Mets, 69, and the Phillies the last time they won the World Series. And that's his dad. I didn't know that. He was out at the game last night wearing his jersey. But apparently, like, he only met this guy, like, 2 times.
His dad?
Yeah, while he was growing up as a kid. And then, like, they reconciled, and, like, he helped pay for his education.
That's crazy.
All right, Remo's got some intel here. Wilson's a good runner and knows the system. Um, they are all from the Niners, the whole backfield. Yeah, we kind of been doing like a lot of business with the Niners. We got McDaniel from there. Last year we got Breida. That didn't really work out. Mostert, I like Mostert. He's fucking his yards per carry for his career is like NFL
Yeah, he's nice.
elite level. Injuries has been his problem. Jeff Wilson's been running well, so I don't know. It's nice. They got a little stable going. We got the receiver. He hasn't been doing much. Cedric Wilson? He hasn't worked out too great for us so far, but we're doing a lot of business with the Niners. We did that trade. Yeah, Mostert was a Niner. He used to be a Dolphin. I think Mostert, he's been passed around like a cheap whore around the league, dude. Everybody's kind of had a piece of him, and nobody's really kept him. But now, Mostert, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Remo threw them on his back in that Super Bowl run.
Geno Smith got Offensive Player of the Month.
Wow, dude. Look at that, man. Who would have thought Geno Smith, Offensive Player of the Month?
13 passing touchdowns, ties career high from 2014. Oh.
Wow, dude. And he's got like a whole half season left to go. Yeah, I think the Dolphins' mistake is they started Chase Edmonds the first couple games, and now they're kind of coming around to the fact that, Mostert's a player and they got to give him the ball.
Yeah, Debo wants out. We'll be happy to bring him over here, man.
Do you think the Niners should have traded Wilson, Remo? Don't you think? I know they're getting the other guy back. I can't remember his name right now, so that's probably why another reason why it was easier for them to deal him. Because McCaffrey, I don't want to jinx you guys, but he's missed a lot of time the last couple of years. This year, of course, he's been playing, but I guess that's what makes it easier that you guys are getting another running back that I'm forgetting his name
Frank
right now.
Gore?
No, I don't think Frank Gore's coming back. He hasn't recovered since they knocked him out. Who knocked him out? Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, Bell.
Knocked him out. So yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, the Niners are gonna look scary, dude. Do you want to do a soccer story before we go? Real quick.
Yeah.
Ali Dia.
Oh, Ali Dia, man.
Ali Dia, dude.
What a go.
Do you know the story of Ali Dia?
Yeah, I found
You
out
told
about
me
it
about it.
recently. Yeah, I learned about it recently.
You want to tell them the story of Ali Dia before we get out of here?
Yeah, dude, it's short.
Just like his career, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the story. So Ali Dia was
Yeah, sorry. Real quick. Remo, yeah, because he wanted to play, right? He said, send me somewhere where we can play. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, Ali Dia, go ahead, Tank.
you remember, was he Cameroon? Or Senegalese? I know he was African.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and he was able to convince a few teams in the Premier League in England that he was related to some guy. I don't remember his name right now. And the guy had just...
He said he was related to Ballon d'Or winner George Weah.
He was a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah.
What year was this? Like in the 90s, right? 94, around there?
Yeah, it says here in November 96, he
96.
convinced Graeme Souness, then Southampton manager, that he was cousin of FIFA Player of the Year and Ballon d'Or winner George Weah.
Yeah,
he's from Liberia? He's in office in Liberia.
We I think might be Liberian. I don't know.
Okay, Weah is Liberian. Ali Dia. Where was he born?
Yeah, Senegal, yeah.
Okay.
So he's from Senegal, and he was able to convince this guy from Southampton that he was his cousin. And back then, not a lot of internet, whatnot, and dude, they gave him a tryout. I guess they liked him in the tryout, maybe, and he was able to not start, but they subbed him in at 68th minute, I believe it was. And then, like, I think in like the 80th, they took him out, which is kind of weird. Once you sub in a player, you don't really take him out.
They probably realized at that point, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, dude, he was.
So this guy basically fucking snake oil salesman hoodwinked. Like, hey man, my cousin's. If this were the NFL equivalent of saying, Tom Brady's my cousin, dude, and then I go and I throw a couple passes, and maybe not Tom Brady because he wasn't maybe a receiver or something. Like, hey, I'm Waddle's my cousin back in the day, and they don't have a lot of footage.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh really? And then Waddle, that Weah guy, supposedly placed a phone call.
Yeah, he made a call. Like he was.
He like impersonate. We don't know who impersonated that Weah guy. If it was him or somebody else.
No, but he didn't impersonate him. He called us like his manager or something, but they don't know if it was actually Ali Diaz's manager or a friend.
So
or
on his
himself.
behalf,
Yeah,
somebody was like, "Yeah, this guy's my boy,
yeah,
and he's good. You should give him a look." Based on that, the Premier League fucking signed him, and he fucking had a shot on goal.
I think they gave him, I guess, the equivalent of a 10-day contract, but I think it was a.
Remo, he knows his soccer, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's like a week contract or something like that.
They said they gave him a month contract,
but they terminated it early.
Yeah, he got released 14 days into his contract when they figured out that he fucking tricked them, dude.
And he was able to trick somebody else, but the trial never went through. He made the same call. Somebody made the call. He says that, he doesn't admit to this day that he's not a real player or whatever.
I saw an interview. He was like, no,
yeah. He's like, it brought great shame to his family. He said that they talk about him like that.
He's regularly featured on a list of bad players or bad transfers. He was named number 1 in the list of the 50 worst footballers in the Times newspaper and ESPN's ranking of the 50 worst transfers in Premier League history. But what's up, D? But he basically fucking tricked.
Yeah, bro.
Tricked the fucking Premier League coach into fucking giving him a fucking job and putting him into the. That's surprising because you would think like, all right, we saw this guy in practice, dude. This guy's not really. Doesn't look like a Premier League player, and they still put him in the game.
Yeah, they call him a Sunday League player.
How can you fake the funk like that, dude, and get fucking?
He was good, man. Respect the talent.
You gotta respect the game, dude. Don't hate the player, hate the game, dude. All right. I think that's all we got, dude.
World Cup starts in a few days.
Have you been doing any more research? When does this start?
The 26th.
So we're just a little over 3 weeks away from the World Cup. Is it a Friday when it kicks off? Does that sound about right?
I think so. I think it was a weekday.
And I noticed we're getting a lot of the specials on TVs and Best Buy, Walmart. Dude, like I saw a 65-inch TV for like $180 or some shit like that.
Dude, why didn't you get it?
I'm gonna get it.
It starts the 20th, a Sunday.
Oh, okay. So 17 days away. I'm gonna get it because we have the TV out here. This is gonna fucking croak. It's not an outdoor TV. When it does, fucking put up the other one, dude. And I'll just watch that one in there in the office while that happens. Yeah, a lot of cheap TVs right now. I don't know if that's normal or they just. I feel like always when the World Cup comes out, they like throw out, like,
for sure.
A lot of TV specials, and we have a lot of companies overstocked. There's Megan Thee Stallion, dude. His name is 2 Chainz, but he's got like about 6 chains on, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He's like surpassing his name. Actually, yeah. He's more than living up to his name. Why is she here?
She's gonna do like a show now or something. Right now at midnight.
Oh, okay. Amazon Music Live. Grammy Award winning artists. Is this something they do after every game? They did it last week too. Yeah, Black Friday starting early. They have all that stuff. There's going to be a lot of deals this year. I think more than it's going to be sort of a throwback
Power on.
to the old days
Bluetooth pairing.
because Devontae didn't do anything for Uremo in this game. Yeah, I didn't see his name fucking called too often. There's a lot of overstock in a lot of companies from all the demand during the pandemic that now is not really there. So, all right, dude. Let's get the fuck out of here. Guys, thanks for hanging out. We'll see y'all next time. Go Dolphins. Keep it calm. Calm down.